Okay, good evening. Today is the first day of our coding classes, and I would like to welcome everybody to this lesson. Like I said, I'm Sewuni. I'll be taking you through the lessons gradually, so you all be familiar with what we are doing. We wouldn't rush, so we should take our time and do more practicals at home, so we'll be familiar with it. Now we are starting straightforward to, I've said a lot in the group, so we are starting with the browsers, and then the text editors we'll be using. So any browser at all can be used just to display your page. Any browser from Chrome to I have Chrome here, I have Edge, and I have the Touch browser. You can get Mozilla and the rest. Okay, so I'm just starting from the text editors. I mentioned that you can use any text editor at all. You can just use the Notepad. Now every machine has it. Notepad. As you are familiar with the Notepad, the traditional Notepad. That's how you can use this in your coding. It will work. I talked about Notepad++. That is it. Notepad++. That is how it looks like. It gives you menus to choose from, a lot of things. You can do color coding here. You can run straight to the browsers over here. So it's basically that. I thought about Sublime Text, and this is how Sublime Text look like. That's how Sublime Text look like. And I also talked about brackets, and I said for the purposes of this lesson, this is what I will be using. That is what I'll be using. Forget about this code. This is the code for my previous class. Okay, so this is how it looks like. And then please, WordPad is not a text editor for programmers, so we don't need WordPad. So I'll just close it. We don't need it unless you want to make your notes. We also don't need MS Word. We don't need this one as well. All right. So for us to set our environment, I'll use the brackets. Alright, so this is how the bracket looks like. So before I do, I'll just create a folder on my computer so that I will put all my codes in there and my web pages. Let me close Sublime and just open what. So I'll create a folder. Those who don't want to create a folder, right click on the desktop, choose new, and then folder straight for it. You can just write any name. Sewuni Coding School. I think this is okay. Now inside this folder we'll put all our codes in. So straightforward, we open the bracket. Now this is our first web page, but before you can get all the functions I was talking about, that is the color coding and the rest, we must save this particular file with a .html file so that our browser can read whatever we have done. And this is the live preview I was talking about to Google Chrome. But first let's save this file. So you can just click on the file, choose save as. Even though it's an empty file, you can just save it to make things easier for you. You select the desktop. That's where we create our folder. We choose the folder we just created, which was Sewuni Coding School. Inside Sewuni Coding School, just change the name or name this file. You can just say index because it is our home page. You can just use any other name. You can use your name. Let me use coding .html, and let's make sure that in our save as type we choose all files. Alright, so let's just save it. So we have saved this file, and the name of the file is actually showing here. You can see that means in the hard disk we had to use Sewuni. On the Sewuni we went to the desktop. On the desktop there's a folder called Sewuni Coding School. Inside that one there's a file called coding.html. So let's just close it this. Okay, so that will be the end for the first lesson.